In this video, I want to cover the number of families who are living in poverty since the cost of living, rising inflation, and food shortages. But guess what? Even though the shelves are empty, even though the pandemic has rocked many families, leaving them stricken and in poverty, somehow the multinational companies think that this Christmas money is going to grow on the Christmas trees. This Christmas the fairies will put money under your pillowcase so you can go out there and buy your spoilt kids the latest PlayStation 5, etc. You know, there's only one winner. There's only one winner, and it's not you. It's not Christians, but corporate companies, those who don't even believe in anything. Christmas is nothing more than capitalism, is nothing more than greed, and they play Silent Night, not the jazzy one, but the haunting choral piece that makes you feel like you want to put your hands in your empty pocket and buy what you can't afford just to keep up with the latest Joneses, or to prove to your family that you love them. So you get yourself in further debt. And who does that money go to? The multinational companies. They have no heart. They're like a vampire. They will celebrate anything, Satanism, birthdays, pagan holidays. They don't care. Christmas, as long as the money goes into their trough, they will dance around the golden calf. It's all about money. But what I find interesting is that, you see, whether some Christian says, well, it's symbolical and it reminds people of the Christian message. No, it does not. From the time you call it Xmas and Winterville holidays and you remove the CHRIST from the Mass, immediately it's telling you that they engineering it to make it palatable, so everybody, Muslims and Hindus, bring their foreign gods, bring it onto the trees, and you can bow down to it because it ceases being what it's supposed to mean. The Christians who are being persecuted, the Christians who can't even preach from the Bible, how then you're going to celebrate with the pagans? It doesn't make sense. You can't even preach from the Bible. You know, if you preach certain verses, you know they will throw you in prison or you could lose your job. So you tell me, why are you celebrating Christmas with the devil? It doesn't make sense. Well, you know, it's in my heart. This is what Israel did. When Israel, fell into Baal worship, they were saying, something, it doesn't matter. We give one room for God and one room for Baal. We'll compromise. It doesn't really matter. Let me give God this and worship Baal at the same time. And this is why the church is in trouble. You know full well we are living in a pagan world. Yet suddenly at Christmas time, you think that these pagans become Christians. No, they have not. Right? It's about presents. It's about gifts. It's about eating. It's about individual selfishness. It's about greed. And many families, they're going to find themselves in worse debt. They're going to find themselves in worse debt, because they want to prove to their children, we love you. Look, let's just, for argument's sake, say Christmas, which it isn't. Any fool knows that. Let's just say it's a family Christian celebration. Okay? Already, they revamped the word family. The word family has been rewritten, reinterpreted. So what do they mean it's a family occasion? New World Order family, Illuminati family. They definitely ain't celebrating a Christian family in accordance to biblical values. So what are you celebrating? It's not about the family, because the word family now is seen as toxic. The word family, heterosexual family, is seen as a hate crime. So you tell me, who is Christmas really, or what is it really about? And who benefits from it? Christmas isn't even biblical. In Jeremiah, it tells you how they put on confettis on trees and tinsels, and they bow down to it, then it moves not. They bowing down to that tree. And it's funny, the same thing happening now. The new mark of the beast. Remove Christ from it, and everybody can come and bring your Hindu gods, your Sikh gods, whatever, bring it and bow down to it. That tree. Because at the end of the day, they removed the truth from it and turned the truth into a lie. Corporate companies are going to get richer. Families are going to get poorer. But somehow they'll brainwash the families. They'll play nice, beautiful music, haunting music. Have you ever been shopping? And you know full well you only go for one item. You only go for one item. And they're playing beautiful Hark the Old Angels Sing. You know, Silent Night and While Shepherds Watch Their Flock by Night. Beautiful music. Or Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas is you. And you go dizzy. You start passing out. You start passing out before you know it, that your trolley's full. This is how they deceive you into getting into debt. And many families won't wake up and say, you know something, there's only one winner. And it's not Christians, it's not poor families, it's the corporate. For them, it's Christmas. For the big corporate companies, it's Christmas every day for them. While you worried of the cost of living, rising inflation, paying your bills, petrol prices, gas prices, while you worrying over putting food on the table and empty shelves, the corporate companies, for them, is Christmas. Wasn't that song goes, oh, I wish it could be Christmas every day. It is for corporate companies Christmas every single day. Because after Christmas finish, they have Valentine's. After Valentine's, I'll hit you with Easter. That's how they control you. That's how they, that's how they keep you into debt. Fake celebrations. You get rid of celebrations. I tell you something like Valentine's Day, right? Easter, you get rid of them, right? Christmas, and there'll be more money in your pocket because you won't be using your credit card to get yourself into debt. Because they want to keep you in debt. They don't want you to be free. They want to keep you in financial bondage. And it's a scam, and it's a con. And you know something? You'll see people breaking their neck and rushing out there to buy the last tree, the last mince pies, the last PlayStation, the last latest mobile phone, laptop, and they'll put it on their credit card just to keep up with the Joneses. It's a con and it's a scam. And you know something? At the end of the day, people will not learn. They won't learn because year after year people know that they get themselves into debt. But somehow the children manipulate them and the corporate companies manipulate you. The bombardment of advertising, bombardment and brainwashing and programming, playing the Christmas carols over and over again. And before you know it, you say, I'm not going to celebrate it. You end up celebrating it. It's in your face every single day. Oh, I'm not going to celebrate Christmas. And before you know it, you got your Christmas hat on. Before you know it, you end up wearing your Christmas hat. And sneak over to your family for Christmas turkey. Many Christians said, oh, I'm not celebrating Christmas. I know one staunch Christian, really staunch, against celebrating Christmas. And you know something, his family invited him for a lovely roast turkey. He was down quicker than he says, oh, I'm not celebrating Christmas. I'm just having Christmas dinner. I'm just having Christmas dinner. I'm not celebrating it. When they cook that lovely gravy and that nice roast potato, and you're thinking, well, sorry, oh God, this is serious though. They'll catch you with the food, without food, they'll catch you with something else, right? But yeah, there's only one winner, and that is the corporate companies, and they'll keep you in debt. After Christmas finished, you know something? The Boxing Day, fork out more money. Recover from Christmas, recover from it. And then after Boxing Day, they start pushing for Easter. Always something to keep you in debt. If people were to say, I'm not celebrating Christmas anymore, or Easter, or Valentine's, look, if you're married, every day should be a Valentine's Day. Every day. Not using Valentine's, because Valentine's was he had sex with his own sister. Valentine's, was immoral. Just think the things that they celebrate, there's always some immorality with it. I must do a video on that. Valentine's and Romeo, they were dirty, and Casanova, and it's European holidays. Anyway, I'll do a second video on that. It tells you how the European world has gone crazy, right? Gone immoral. The people that we celebrate, tend to have dodgy histories. But yeah, that's how they keep you in debt. And we need to wake up and say, look, we're not gonna fall for corporate company gimmicks. Why do they control TV, control YouTube, social media? They want to bombard you day in, day out. They want your information, the digital, get, everything you sign for, your digital name, and you have to then confirm it. Because they get information from you and they can bombard you with their marketing strategy. Just to keep you in debt. You look up something, and then a cooker or something. Before you know it, you look at Yahoo or Google, and you got advertisement for cooker, and yet that's supposed to be illegal. They're not supposed to be using your data, but they do. I'm gonna do a second video on that anyway, a third video on that. I've got to go because I'm in a rush. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't let them pressure you, right? Because in the end, you're the one who will be in debt, not them. You're the one who'll be paying off a debt for 5 years before that, 10 years before that, and you will never be debt free. There's only one winner, and it's not Christians, it's not poor families, it's corporate companies. Wake up.